Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's coverage of North America's FIBA Esports Open, the North America Conference. I'm Coach J2K, along with me is Dello 2K. Here we go, a new conference. How excited are you?
I am ecstatic, man, especially because we only have 4 teams for North America current gen. That means every game is crucial. Every win is crucial. There's only going to be 2 teams that's going to be heading on to the next round. So every game, it's like an elimination game, Coach Jay.
And right now, we're going to be seeing Mexico versus Barbados.
I'm excited. Obviously, Mexico, first time here in FIBA, as well as Barbados. But, I mean, being in the biggest stage, and I'm sure that they've been playing for a long time. So here we go. Let's see how they do in the biggest stage of them all.
And Mexico will be the home team wearing white, Barbados in the black and gold. And a 3 right there from It's Easy to start it off.
Well, he goes by his name. It's too easy for him. Open shot, 3-pointer, green bean. Now they need to have more resistance and just make them work to get those points.
Now Rashford inside. Pass going to be stolen by Barbados. Pass left corner. Josh, Rebel. Spur. Back to Josh. Josh trying to drive left, but the defender doing a good job staying in front. Now goes back the other way and tosses an alley-oop. Could have taken the mid, but tossed the alley-oop, and it's stolen.
I think he thought twice about going for the shot because the animation will give him a moving shot, and that's a contested shot. That is not a good shot at all. They need to make sure that they choose the right shots at the beginning of the game to set the pace, because that exactly will happen. Easy shots from the other end after a bad shot.
A nice open selection shot for Josh as he hits the 3. Now up 6-0.
Well, let's see what Mexico's going to do here. They have yet to score here, and I can see the chat blowing up. A lot of Barbados fans in the chat, Coach Jay.
Yeah, excited fans. That's what I love to see. That's what I love to have in these games. Plenty of fans backing their team.
We want to hear from Mexico as well, Coach Jay.
Most definitely. We want to see some Mexican fans in there as well. Left corner, Rebel, 3. It's good. And a strong start beyond the arc for Barbados. They have 4 threes in the first 2 minutes.
I think they need to call a timeout here, Coach Jay. Their offense is not working well. Maybe it's the jitters. It's only the first game of the FIBA Open 3, but they are not looking good in terms of their offense. They need a timeout, but that time they got called for a foul after that attempted layup. Well, let's see if it's going to be a 14-0 run. A slow start for Mexico, Coach Jay. I think the pace is being set here by Barbados. What's going on with Mexico at the moment, Coach Jay?
Right now, I believe that Barbados is setting the tempo not only on their offense, but on defense as well. They're putting the pressure. They're making Mexico make mistakes, bad passes, and right there, the streak breaks. The 14-0 run ends with a 3.
That was actually a good play. Off ball to the wing shooter. That is actually something that they can build on. However, their defense needs to be better. 17 points in the first 2 minutes and a half. That's a lot of points to give up, especially in a 5-minute quarter.
They just need to take their time and make sure that they set their own tempo. They're getting their plays going. They get their man open. They get these pick and rolls going. That's what they need right now. DeCuro makes a bad pass, and it's going to be a turnover. Barbados, fast break. Pass to the right side. It's easy. Going to green the mid-range.
Too many points on the fast break. Hence, they already scored 19. Mexico not taking care of the ball well.
And Eric with the ball, trying to drive DeCuro. Little spin move. It's up and good.
Okay, that is something that they need to do. They need to create offense to break down. I mean, they need to create dribbling, to create some space and get some easy looks. But that time, that's too easy for Barbados, Coach Jay.
Yeah, 21-5. Minute 40 left in this first quarter. A very, very strong start from Barbados. And DeCuro with the ball, pass to the top to LG. LG back to Takuro, and it's going to be between two defenders. Lost the ball a little bit, but got it back. And a three from Spur. It's going to be no good.
They were pushed to shoot the shot at the end of the shot clock, and that's what happens. You get a very contested shot, but that time, good rebound there. They're running the fast break. Let's see if they're going to convert. No, good defense on the transition.
Yeah, and actually that three attempt was by Santi Herher, but we're going to be calling him Rod. That's the nickname listed for him as a three by Barbados, and that's going to be a 19-point lead 4 minutes into this game.
Finally, they call a timeout. They need to settle down. You know, that is something that's probably getting onto their nerves. Too much pressure, first game. They need to calm down. It's still early, a lot of time left, and let's go back to their sets. That's what they need to be talking about.
And a good pass on the inside. Eric pump faking, gets it up, and it's going to be no good. Good defense by the big man of Barbados. It's easy. Pass to the right corner. Spur up to Rebel. Back to the corner. Spur with the green three.
Too much pressure from the offense and defense. Overwhelming Mexico right now in the first quarter. Already 27 points for Barbados. That's a lot of points here in the first quarter, Coach Jay.
All right.
I thought that was going to be a clean snatch block, but Eric's going to go to the free throw line, trying to trim the lead. Oh, no. The first free throw is no good. Oh,
and the second one is no good. And so a fast break coming left corner. Three. It's good.
Nothing going well for Mexico and everything going right for Barbados. The contrast of their game at the moment is extreme.
Takuro throws a turnover, and now a big finish by Spur on the fast break. 9 seconds left.
A lot of things that needs to be fixed here by Mexico, Coach Jay.
Takuro stopped. Got to pass it up. 3 seconds. Got to get a good shot. LG, it's no good, and that's the end of the first quarter with a score of 32-5.
Oh, yeah. I think they have to be more patient on their offense. They tried to go for a lot of drives. Look, double screen, no spacing. 3-4 people up the top. They need to give more space for the PG, and now the ball goes out of bounds. More spacing, more patience. That's what Mexico needs, Coach Jay.
Right, he had the right idea. The problem was that pass came too late. It just not paying. I don't think he was fully paying attention. Just trying to really get something going. You can't be forcing those things, especially whenever you're letting this defense dictate your tempo.
I think that this kind of experience would only push Mexico's team in the 2K world. I know it's a big lead at the moment, but they need to get this experience. They need to have more exposure to 2K Pro-Am, and that's what FIBA is bringing to them, especially for the country. I'm sure these guys are one of the best players of their country, and I'm sure they're gonna adjust. They just have to learn from all the mistakes that they've done in the first quarter, and hopefully they can retaliate and go back from this game.
Josh tosses it, and Rashford with the finish.
Too easy for Barbados right now. They're just picking shots left and right, and again, bad spacing for them. That causes that turnover. There are two people going for the screen up top, Coach Jay. I know that in real basketball that might work, but here in 2K, spacing is significant, extremely significant.
And at this point, they really need to consider a 2-point guard system if they're going to be dealing with this kind of press. And it looks like somebody had an issue and got disconnected. And so for the rest of the game, that team will have to deal with an AI.
What happens is if your player gets disconnected, I think it's Eric that got disconnected.
Yeah, the big man for Mexico was disconnected, so they'll have to continue this game without their big man, as it'll be controlled by an AI. And they're going to try to pass inside these passing lanes. They are clogged up. There is nothing getting through right now, but a good block by the defense making sure it's not going to be completely easy. And now an opportunity for Mexico. Fast break and the finish by AE. My ad.
I want to see. They need to fight. I know that's a big lead, but you know, there's nothing wrong with fighting. They just need to keep grinding and see what they can do in the following quarter or the following games.
Part of the problem is I think they've been trying to run a zone defense, and now they're going to have to be forced to play man defense now that AI is in the game. I understand that they could probably they can put in the control action saying that they are running a 2-3, but not always does the AI run that zone how the team has it set up, because yes, all zones are set in like a 2-3 or 3-2 basic, but each team runs their own variety of it. Sometimes they help from the corners, sometimes the big man is playing high, so it's just depending on what type of game they're trying to run. And so they'll probably have to go into a man defense. Tell that AI to play man, and they'll really have to step up.
There's not really a lot of things that AI can do well, but I'd say rebounding. Let's say, there you go.
Just as soon as you said it. And now, the horrible passing more, but they can get back into this game if they just slow it down. They can get it going.
I think one thing that's lacking is their playmaking. A lot of errant passes and a lot of steals off the ball, and that's exactly what happened just right there. But hopefully they can adjust. Maybe if not in this game, maybe the next game against Honduras. But again, this is FIBA, my guys. Everyone wants to go after your back. There's no one that's gonna get an easy win. They're not gonna give this win easily. If your team's not good, then other team's gonna devour you.
The Guro trying to take his time, make the smart decisions, gets it to LG, and he gets it across. Dekuro mid-range, no good, and the AI with the rebound. Shoots a mid-range of his own, and that one's going to miss, and that's a defensive board. Going the other way, Spurs pass out. It's easy to the right corner. Josh Green 3.
Barbados showing that there's someone that they need to be that needs to be taken seriously in this tournament. They have, by the looks of it, what they're showing. I know this is only their first game, but they have really solid shooters and solid point guards that can match up with any team in FIBA tournament.
Well, this game is a 46-point difference, and we haven't hit halftime yet. Mexico still needed to keep fighting because they need to try to get scoring because of the point differential in this group stage.
I think that a lot of it has to come from the playmaking, but again, the defense, the center staying down the paint. If you have a screen up top and your lockdown gets screened, obviously the PG will be open on the other side, and that's exactly what happened. They need to play a bit higher, make sure that that center goes up if your lockdown gets hit with a screen.
And a deep three right there from the hash. 6 seconds. And Josh with it goes left, finds space, and a green three just before the buzzer. 0.6. Wow. And they'll pass it in and let the clock expire. And your halftime score is going to be
62-15.
62-15.
Yeah, they're on the way for a 124-point game. It looks like it. But Josh just showing the ability to create offense through scoring and passing. He is someone that we need to look at, especially if they move on to the next round. Josh seems to be a very balanced point guard for Team Barbados.
Spur playing a really strong defensive game. The whole team forcing 16 turnovers in that first half.
Wow, that's where a chunk of that 62-point half came from. But Josh on takeover goes to the middle. Everyone's what a block there, Coach Jay, by LGGA.
And Josh Green 3 from deep.
They are holding no prisoners alive as this Barbados team is just raining on Mexico right now. I think Barbados is a really experienced team. If you see how good they are with their spacing and how patient they are with their defense, it seems like they have been playing pro-am for a long time and they have a really good chemistry.
Yeah, Barbados with the mentality of no quarter right now. They don't want to give anything. They want to get as much as they can, especially if there is the chance that they tie. They want to make sure that they are in when it comes down to reading the point system, reading the record from this group stage.
Again, a bad defense coming from Mexico. The opposite wing defender, Decoro, helped too much on that PG. It has to be center that played high. He was way down the paint. So again, they need to adjust on their defense. They need to go back in the tape, see what needs to be done better in terms of defense, because I think defense is something that they can improve on, and definitely that's what's causing them to be down by 68 at the moment.
DeCuro with the free throw. Now the score is 68-21.
Anyways, for everyone that's watching FIBA, this is NBA 2K21 PS4 version. That is the current generation console. So for everyone that already has their hands on PlayStation 5, do not worry. There are gonna be tournaments of FIBA Esports Open 3 that's gonna be played with the PS5 next gen. That's gonna be on May 7th. So just watch out for everyone that's looking forward for that.
Yeah, we'll have plenty of action, especially that we will have European countries and North American countries on May 7th playing. We'll also be including the current gen for South America. They will be playing May 7th as well.
That's exciting. Having the next gen version of NBA 2K21 incorporated in FIBA Esports. Coach Jay, FIBA's just doing an amazing job of just expanding and just bringing the community together, especially 2K community. They noticed that 2K community is something that has been growing in the past few years, and FIBA. Well, we know FIBA does not need any more introduction. So they're just bringing all the countries together, bringing competitive basketball in the real world and in the esports world.
74-23 is our score right now. 2:23 left in the third quarter.
51-point lead. Barbados cannot relax though. Again, you did say it. It's a point system. Whoever, if it goes to a tie, they will go back to how many points they've won. So they need to just keep clamping. They need to keep shooting, and LGGA with that shot there.
Josh with the ball, looking for some space. Finds a man in the left corner. Rebel for three. It's good.
What a dot, Coach Jay. That is the opposite of the court, but what a dot. It is because Mexico their helps are coming from all angles of the court. They need to have the helper coming from whoever is closer to the ball handler. In that way, rotation is going to be easier.
And a shot on the inside, no good. The AI getting the rebound, and it's going to be a missed shot from DeCuro. Spur, pump fake, and the defense cleared out, but he passes out anyway. Josh, green three from the hash.
A good ball movement coming from Barbados. They've noticed that the defense is collapsing too much. They are doing the right thing of sharing the ball. They trust each other, and that's why they're leading by 54 points.
Rebel. It's easy. Rebel. Alley-oop, and a big finish on the inside by Rashford.
Everyone's touching the ball. That's how it is.
Rashford. Now to Spur. And a deep three from It's Easy. It's no good. Defensive rebound by LG for Mexico. Pushing it up the left side. Pass behind him to Ad. Ad looking for what he can do right now. There's three defenders on his half. He splits the defenders. LG deep three. He's going to green.
LGGA has got a good stroke from the three-pointer. He has scored a lot of good three-pointers in this game. Something that they can work on.
And It's Easy with a green three from the hash, the left hash.
Too easy. Defense needs to be tighter, and those shots is gonna ignite a fast break on the other end. It's gonna be another easy points here from the corner for easier right. Yeah. A lot of improvements needs doing for Mexico.
10 seconds left in the third quarter, and there's a foul. First foul within 2 minutes, so they will do a side inbound. Barbados cannot foul with these remaining 8 seconds. DeCuro going right, double team, pass to the AI, back out, add, and he's going to let the clock expire. Fourth quarter action starting right now, 88-29 Barbados.
Too many turnovers for Mexico. That causes easy shot for Barbados. Another open shot. That's an easy 3 from the corner. The defense needs to stay on their man.
Now LG takes the mid-range. It's no good. Rashford with the rebound. Deep pass. And Rebel with the finish on the inside, making it 93-29.
I love how many people we have in the chat. 155. Shout outs to everyone that's watching. Shout outs to everyone that's supporting their country. Again, if you are an avid 2K player, 2K Pro-Am player, or just loves the game of basketball in general, welcome to FIBA Esports Open 3. And this is the last pilot for FIBA Esports. And if you're worried that your country is not included in the lineup of the countries playing for FIBA Esports, do not chill. Everyone needs to chill. There are gonna be more chances of them coming. It's not that because they didn't have interest. It's because they've been given a set of a deadline, right, Coach Jay?
Yeah, each team has been given a deadline to have a roster set up by a certain time. Not only that, but they need to meet certain connection specifications, because this tournament was hosted remotely. So everybody from the comfort of their home, from the safety of their home, more importantly, was able to participate in this. They divided it into conferences so that they would reduce the amount of lag and anything like that. So if your team's not participating this year, it's not due to a lack of interest. Maybe in the future we will see these tournaments being hosted in person. That would be amazing to see. But right now, for their safety, it is happening remotely.
12 turnovers for DeCoro, and he gets disconnected from the game. What happens is if you are graded out, like if you have an F as a grade, you get graded out, and that's what happened to DeCoro. I think that's GG's for us, Coach Jay.
Yeah, that's going to be it for us right now, as we're no longer able to see any more of the action at this time. Game is still continuing, but we will get you just go ahead and go to FIBA's website, and you'll be able to see scores later on. FIBA.basketball.
Yeah, what a game that was. I think Barbados just showing their dominance in that game. Mexico, obviously this is their first time joining FIBA, and I'm sure that they're gonna be improving in the next games to come. Or this might be a start of them getting their 2K Pro-Am professional team started and getting better in the span of a year. It's gonna be exciting to see what Mexico is gonna do from here, Coach Jay.
Yeah, it's really going to be interesting. Now, it looks like for Costa Rica and Honduras, they were supposed to play, but that game hasn't happened yet. So we'll get a score for that one later. If you want to follow us, our next game that we will be covering is Mexico versus Costa Rica, and that'll be happening in about 15 minutes. Well, we want to thank you for joining us in this matchup between Mexico and Barbados. I'm Coach J2K, and this is Dello 2K.
Hey, GG's, guys.